Why, hello, everybody. Welcome back to some Beyond All Reason. There's a Fontzie in a box in chat, apparently. As you do.
As I do.
So, because of time and availability constraints, BD and Scarlett were not available for today, so they played a match already, and we'll be broadcasting that match. The folks here in chat with me, Candor, Fontzie, and Dwarf, will be able to see, thanks to the magic of Discord. And we'll go ahead and comment on this match as we watch. So, without further ado, let's see the penultimate match of the unreasonably competitive tournament. So we've got, the map here is really, I'm awful, I'm a terrible person. This is Greenest Fields. If you don't know Greenest Fields, it is, I think, the only map that has no metal on it. So your commander generates 2 metal a second, and you start with 1,000 metal. And then you're gonna have to just make metal with these energy converters. And you can see BD's opening up with some solar and the converter. Scarlett went wind, which I probably would have too, just because the low wind on this map is 5. So you'll never be completely out of energy. I think even at 5, wind is still pretty efficient.
Does Scarlett get a lab up very quickly?
Yeah, and that's actually wise. Putting a lab out right away, because then you can get... Oh, he doesn't go for one, though. Oh, he will. Get a Lazarus out, and you've got all these trees to turn into metal with converters. Scarlett builds a lot of converters right away. He's just full on energy. BD here is stalling out for his vehicle plan.
This is the point when I realized I should have gone bots.
Yep. But, I mean, it still almost worked for you. This still almost worked for you.
Is this because bots are much cheaper to build?
Bots are much, much cheaper to build.
And the res and recycling ones would have been good for all the rocks and trees.
Trees and rocks and trees.
I'm furiously writing down notes here.
So a lot of times, if I know I'm not going to be front line, if I'm in a 1v1, if I'm not in a 1v1 and I'm not going to be on the front, I will go bots then vehicles. So I'll build a bot lab, build a couple of Lazaruses or grave robbers, and then reclaim my lab and go vehicles. So I have those guys running around reclaiming all the goodies on the map. Scarlett's over here with a tick trying to find BD. The tick, possibly one of the most OP units in the game in terms of metal for damage, which is ridiculous when you think about it, because it's the first unit you can build. BD with a casual commander backhand. We go back over to Scarlett. We can see that he still is only on 1 converter. Still pumping out that wind. And is building more ticks. But is completely stalled on metal. Because that is just what happens on this map. Another thing, when you're starved on metal on a map like this, you really only want to build one thing at a time. So I think this construction turret here is a mistake until he finishes all this wind, personally.
He's got a huge surplus of energy, so
yeah,
switching over to converters would have been good at that point.
Yeah, he also should have done that. I would have done like 3 windmills to converter. Because when the wind is maxed on this, it's almost enough to run 1 converter. And it looks like, yeah, BD, at this point, you went over and started grabbing rocks. And I saw this, and I was watching, and I was still on channel with them. We streamed this to Twitch. And at this point, because at the beginning I said, oh yeah, there's no rocks on this map. BD started sucking up rocks, and I was like, I said there was no rocks, but there's rocks. Please don't let me influence the game. So I have to make sure that I don't influence things when I manage to be in the channel with people who are playing.
You influencer, you.
I am an influencer. Scarlett, yeah, this is probably Scarlett's biggest mistake this match, is building all this wind first. Instead of alternating, like you said, BD.
I used that influencer line when we were live.
Yes.
Beach to a candor.
Yeah.
So, out of curiosity, BD, why do you stick with the solar? Just because it's more reliable energy?
Yeah, reliable. And it seemed that, yeah, it was reliable. And I didn't want to tap into energy much to build. I wanted it all to go to converters, because if memory serves, solars are just metal.
Yeah, that is true. I mean, this is the most energy efficient way to build.
And you can see, like, no, you're still on Scarlett, but my energy.
No, I'm on
most
you.
of the time I was. Yeah, it's just about balance.
So if you go into Discord, you should be able to watch Discord live and see my screen with less latency rather than looking at the stream.
I am.
Okay. Maybe there's still some
see-
latency.
I just see Scarlett selected in the bottom right.
Oh.
So I'm assuming the information bar is him.
Oh, yeah. You actually have a surplus of metal here. Well, not surplus, but you have metal in the bank because of
From
these
the
rocks
rocks.
you're grabbing.
I still think that top right has more access to rocks.
I think it's just easier to see them up in the top right.
Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's about, what, 1,000 metal up here?
Plus a couple hundred I already hoovered up.
300, 650.
Can't you hoover up the
Yeah.
trees for metal though?
That's energy. I think you're right. I think there's a little bit of an imbalance there.
I think that's what gave me some momentum in the beginning.
It does take a while to get that metal, though.
Yeah, because I didn't go bots and was too stubborn to swap it out.
I mean, when somebody's coming at you with ticks and bots, pounders are a good call. I believe I remember seeing you actually launch one of these ticks completely off the map with a pounder.
I did that to a bunch of grunts too.
Yeah.
Or pawn.
We'll see that in a little bit here. Scarlett has jumped over into advanced solar. And at this point, I was actually saying on stream that I think it would have been wise to swap to advanced solar and start eating these solar collectors for the advanced solar, because 3 of these will pay for an advanced solar collector in terms of metal.
And I think I start that right at
Right
now.
here, yeah. Scarlett's starting to pull away in terms of metal production because he's got all these converters, and wind's maxed out, so they're almost all running, which is
Yeah,
allowing
you can
him.
see the huge energy disparity.
Yeah. Yeah, if we look at you, you've got plus 265, and Scarlett's on plus 600, which on this map, energy's everything. I do love the Rudolph costume, and the fact that the Corps Commander bobs his head when he walks. The Corps Commander looks cooler than the Arm Commander, I will say. Even with reindeer antlers and a reindeer nose.
Needs a melee attack where he gauls other units to death with them.
Yes.
Or some kind of like Tesla coil attack with them.
I think the D-gun animation should have been a sleigh flying out.
That is fantastic. I'll try and remember and put that in the suggestions forum from the bar Discord. So in a lot of situations, I disagree with laser towers, with a lot of laser towers, but in this situation where you know that the units coming at you are going to be light and low metal, they're probably the most efficient defense that you can build, because they only cost, what, like 85 metal, 90 metal?
Yeah, there's no real push to control the map in this.
No, because there's no reason to. It's all vertical building. Spreading out doesn't do much. Other than to grab the trees, which neither of you really do. Oh, Scarlett starts just now as I say that. Yeah, he starts, yeah, I'm going to eat all of this. This is mine.
Yeah, I don't think it caught onto the metal rocks yet.
I think I'd already said something at this point. I can't remember. So yeah, and as you're getting these advanced solars online, and you're starting to eat this to pay for the solars, which makes it a lot easier to get these up. The problem is when you bottom out on energy, you lose all your metal production. And that hurts you on a regular map too. Oh, I think this is Scarlett coming in with some ticks. Yes. He is the first tick swarm. Which is... I missed this actually last time, so I'm excited to watch this. And he just keeps going with the ticks. He's just built so many. I liked what you did here with the rascals and getting kind of that forward observation, running back and forth across halfway the map.
I think they happen to just miss every single unit movement by Scarlett, though, except one.
It was interesting. Scarlett basically knew where they were and was avoiding them.
I don't think he did. If we go to Scarlett's
I saw it
view.
a couple times.
See, Scarlett has no idea. He's just going along the edge of the map because that's the best way to try and get around.
I mean, later on, he avoids them.
Here comes the great tick battle of 2023.
No, the first one.
The first one, yes. He comes running in here, sees a laser tower casually blasting everything apart. Pounder only gets one shot off. Laser tower having a great time. 12% max health, 6% reload. The tick's doing a lot of damage to the laser tower though. And here comes the second wave.
I think the pounder did some damage to the tower too.
Yeah, probably. Let's see, now he's coming with 28 ticks. And after that first failure with the ticks, he switches immediately to pawns. And if we go to player view here, you can see what surprised me, no radar from Scarlett at all.
I had to put that one pretty far forward for the because of some of the little angles there. If it was closer in my base, I would have had a lot of blind spots.
Oh yeah, I'm seeing that. And my patrol just misses them. Yeah, just barely. That's pure chance right there. Jumping.
Just little guys.
Lasers doing their work. They don't even get a shot off at anything other than the laser tower. You need so many ticks to overwhelm defenses. And Scarlett sees that and switches to pawns. He also starts building a little defensive block around his own base, just in case of a counter scout strike.
I was going to say, Scarlett hadn't built any static defenses yet.
Yeah. BD is actually ahead of Scarlett in metal at this point.
Largely from the rocks.
Yeah. You wasted a single metal. How dare you, sir? Scarlett with all this wasted energy.
I suppose on this map you're almost wanting wasted energy.
If you have wasted energy on this map, it means you're not building enough energy converters. You want to keep it between these two. In fact, what I would do on a map like this is I'd drag this conversion slider down to like halfway, so most of your bar is in that conversion zone.
Wait, that moves?
Yeah, that moves. From Scarlett's next attempt. He comes in from the west this time. Instead of from the south. Still building lots of pawns. He's just on repeat. Going after some more rocks. I like if regular bar is just a crazy melee, this feels a lot more like a chess game because of the limited nature of the resources.
I did like that aspect of it.
He's chasing your poor rascal down with the ticks. Now, do you see this at this point? Did you notice this?
I saw the ticks wipe them out. I didn't see the grunts.
Okay.
That's what I was saying, that Scarlett moved his grunts out of the way.
Yeah. I was confused me last time too. He starts building walls around his base because he's Scarlett and he wants it pretty. Although they do protect against shorter units. If you zoom in, you can see how much they cover of the converters.
Yes, don't underestimate the chest-high wall.
I've not tried it, but I know in Supreme Commander as well, if you had lasers, because of where on the model of the turrets that the units would aim, it would always hit the wall instead of the actual turret as well.
I've seen people protect radars with walls, and it helps a little bit. I think they also absorb some splash damage as well. For stuff that goes out, I'm not sure. But it seems like the radars are a little more survivable. At this point, you've got enough vehicles where it doesn't matter.
And I saw the tick faint and knew that I saw this bunch.
Yeah. We see this guy go clean off the map with the pounder. And all the Christmas ornaments on the ground left over. A little bit of metal, which is always pleasant. Now, let's see. So your factory sat idle for quite a while. Is that because you were just planning out your next move here, or were you saving up for something?
I was a little annoyed that I didn't have units that could go out, disposable units that could go out and scavenge the rocks and stuff. And I pulled back the mine layers because I could see the ticks running around, so I was managing other junk and letting it sit idle.
I know how that goes. It's one of the things that I hate about fighting barbs. Oh yeah, and then Scarlett switches to vehicles because he knows he can't contest core vehicles with arm bots unless you have just absurd numbers. And the stouts start coming out. I love these tanks. These tanks are even useful in late game if you have enough of them. Just so much hit points and decent damage. And the mobility is nice too. Like the brutes have I think the same damage? Same damage, but they're slower and tankier. Which is core in general. I was so excited to see you go in tier 2. I was like, I did not expect this.
Well, I know that they had reworked the T2 artillery vehicle to be a little bit stronger.
Yeah, I think they made it a little cheaper, a little faster.
Yeah, so I was hoping to leverage that for the group control.
Mm-hmm. And Scarlett started laying his own minefield all around his base as well. These light mines are great for crowd control. At least for small singular pushes. They don't really help against spam, obviously. Okay, and here's your T2 vehicle here. The other problem with going vehicles as core is your combat engineer is a vehicle, not a bot. Or is a bot, not a vehicle.
Yep.
There are vehicle engineers, but they can't build the nano construction tower, which is like 90% of what you need an engineer for. I think one of them's tougher, and then the other one can build even less, but has a flamethrower.
And he starts building up some forces here, and I was just so interested to see the battle between the mass T1 and your Quakers. Oh, I don't know you're building Quakers yet. I see that in a moment.
Eventually.
Yeah. And then I was excited to see the advanced energy converter as well, because they're so much more efficient than the original ones. You can get rid of 9 of these and have enough energy for one of this, and it gives you more metal.
And they only cost as much metal as an advanced solar.
Yeah. They're
one for one.
very cheap, basically, for metal-wise. I mean, that's intentional. Because if you're building these, you don't have metal, is the idea. Just watch all these turn off. And watching that jump up to 21, plus 21 must have been really nice.
For the moment.
And then eating the solars to pay for the fusion. And then pulling in these other ones here. It's tricky on this map because normally you want a lot of build power, but you stall out so fast from metal on this map. And this is where Scarlett has switched to air. Which I didn't expect. Nobody expected.
I think I was in Twitch chat on this, basically screaming to BD, why isn't there air defense?
Well, Scarlett has no air defense either. But, well, now he does. It's almost like he can hear us from the past. I was like cheering. I'm like, oh, come on, we gotta get this up. I want to see. And I was like, oh, if he just builds one Fury, it'll knock out every tier 1 aircraft that Scarlett can throw at him. These things are so brutal. It's like 1 or 2 shots will take out one of these things.
Well, after the thing that's upcoming, I'll explain the rationale.
Yeah.
Oh, and here you'll actually notice my metal going down quite a bit. I really shouldn't have pulled up those solars. Like, I should have built more solars and converters before the nuke.
Oh,
So
you still have stuff in the bank, and you can keep eating the solars for this. So your metal income's coming down, but you're still getting the metal from the solars. So it's kind of a wash here. This isn't really a mistake.
I mean, my income dropped by half already.
I would have moved the commander over to help pull the solars to keep the metal income more consistent, just to make sure that comes up without hitting 0 like it does right here.
Yep. And you see, that's about where I crippled myself.
Yeah, I mean, right here, it's going to come up right here. Should just about...
Yeah, the metal output isn't there anymore.
Oh, because you pulled all these, all the extra ones, yeah. You shouldn't have been pulling up the converters.
And that's where one of my key decisions toward what's upcoming occurred.
Mm-hmm.
I think, D, you made a comment that this is actually the fastest fusion reactor.
I mean,
to come up or something.
Well, I would believe this has got to be one of the fastest fusion reactors on this map ever. 25 minutes on a map this small. I guess it's not tiny, but with no metal. Like, Scarlett's just fat and happy on solars. He's not even bothering to scale. BD wants the boom.
But then you're focusing too much on expanding and not much on...
Yep, and then here comes the gunships. And they take out your metal. Oh, nope, they stop. This comes out and starts shredding them, but then you self-destruct here.
Yes. So I was aware how badly I kneecapped myself on the economy side.
Uh-huh.
And if he had the disposable income to make that, whatever was following was going to kill me.
Fair enough. And then a Stormbringer comes in, which probably would have... Well, no, that would have gotten knocked down too, but... Yeah, I mean, he did have a whole bunch of ground units as well. So, fair enough. So, in BD versus Master Scarlett, Master Scarlett was victorious, but it was a closer thing than it felt to you, BD, I think.
If I hadn't made that mistake of pulling up the converters, I definitely would have still been competitive.
I just closed bar. I'm an idiot. Okay.
Well, this certainly looks like an interesting map to play on.
I really enjoyed it once I got my head around what I had to do.
I'm not kidding. It was keeping me awake at night trying to think of how I'm going to deal with this map.
I mean, you've gotten a little bit of insight now, so... the password will be 57BS.
It's BS.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And then I will move Dwarf and Fontzie. And now we can chit-chat about them as much as we want.
I think Fonzie's got the upper hand with the north side of the map.
Yes. I think Dwarf's a little bit better at economy management, though. But with Scarlett winning that last match, that puts him ahead of Candor, which makes Scarlett the official winner of the
Indeed.
unreasonably competitive tournament.
Oh my.
I mean, Scarlett's the one to beat. Scarlett's the boss. Scarlett needs to do the boss battle, not me. Fontzie going where BD went? Dwarf still thinking about it. Or Dwarf still connecting.
Dwarf really needs to start near those rocks.
Yep, he's going to. He sees them.
That'll really catapult the initial eco.
Mm-hmm. Like, if I were Fontzie, I wouldn't have started in the corner. I would have started right there. Actually, probably right. I keep on hitting the wrong button. Tab resets the UI. I would have started right here. Like right on the edge, and because there's a bunch of rocks there. She's going vehicles.
Oh no.
Dwarf following in your footsteps with the solar collectors and going, that's a bot lab.
Also, oh no. The wind would have been
Yep.
preferable.
Fontzie learned from the wind, and the wind is doing well right now. And she's doing better than Scarlett did by scaling back and forth with the wind and the metal.
I suppose a little bit of solar wouldn't be the end of the world, because that way you're ensured that your economy won't completely crash. You'll always have a little bit.
Yeah, I'm like a little bit of solar is not a bad thing. Just metal-wise, the solar panels are so inefficient compared to the wind turbines, because it's like 37 metal for a wind turbine and 250 for a solar collector. Building blitzes right off the gate. Aggressive. And then going for more eco-scaling. Dwarf completely stalled out on metal.
Armada wind is cheaper, but their solar is slightly more expensive.
Oh, really? I had no idea. Oh, yeah, look at that. That's why I mean, I've always felt like wind was just better as Armada, and now I know why. It's just that's got to be one of the most metal efficient power generations in the game, other than like an Aphis, because it's just so much energy from an Aphis.
It's funny that Dwarf did almost exactly what I did. That opening and then stalling.
Yep, he needs to grab this metal. But I don't think he sees it. I don't think it's entering his mind. Fontzie coming in with a tank. If she micros this well, she could really cripple him.
Yeah, if she's hoping to get a converter chain reaction, there just aren't enough.
No. But even killing the converter and slowing him down that much more will be an advantage. Although she will be giving him the metal from that tank, and that's 109 metal. Well, probably like 80 something.
Looking at the pathing there, I think she's just trying to figure out where he is.
I think you're right. The question is... Okay, he's building a grave robber.
Which may be
Is she
slightly
paying
wasted
attention?
because she's not paying attention.
Yeah, she's up top. It's gonna be a drive-by, and Dwarf's gonna D-gun. Maybe? No.
But if he D-guns, he doesn't get the metal.
True.
Oh, she's just... Nah, I would have kept it going and pulled it back.
And now he gets the metal. And the grave robber gets a little extra 65. So you get like 70-ish% of... No, like 60% of whatever it is. I think it depends on how much damage is done to it. But that's going to help Dwarf out a lot.
And I think Fontzie is just stalling out hard now.
Yeah. She's starting to scale more with wind and energy converters. She needs. She's got a construction vehicle coming out, and I hope to see that starting to suck up this metal here. She's still in a very strong position. And we can look at the stats here.
Ooh, Dwarf starting a vehicle plant already?
Really? Is he reclaiming the bot lab?
Not at the moment.
That is too many things building at once, in my opinion.
Yeah, in this mode, you almost want to have the metal on hand, or most of it, before you put something down.
Yeah. I would clear the grave robber and pull in that lab to pay for the vehicle plant. Because 2 grave robbers is probably plenty. But Fonzie's stalled pretty hard too, so... Looks like she's going to go grab the rocks. She missed some of the rocks over there.
No, she's not doing the area command.
Does she even know about it? Advanced solar is starting to come up over here, but not with enough build power to really support them. It takes like a minute 30 to build an advanced solar with a construction vehicle.
At the same time, though, that it's the catch-22. If you put even more build power into it, she won't be floating the little bit of metal that she is.
True. Well,
Which
she's
keeps
doubling the
everything
build
else
power.
together.
Oh, and she's building the solar first and then the converter. She should be going back and forth there. But still continuing to suck up the metal on the northern side. Dwarf pulling in the metal here, which is going to keep all of his converters online. He needs more converters.
I think the order that Fonzie's doing it is okay, because all of her converters aren't running right now.
Yeah, they keep on switching on and off.
Okay, Dwarf starting to reclaim his bot lab to pay for the vehicle plant. I really want to see some wind out of Dwarf, because wind is just so strong on this map. Unless he's just going to try to bootstrap directly to solar. Now flush with metal.
I think he's propped up mostly on the grave robbers pulling in energy.
Yeah.
Because just going by the solars, there's not enough to run those collectors.
Yeah, well, he needs to actually get a couple more energy converters up.
Storage as well.
Yep, because he's wasting a lot of what he's pulling in. Fontzie almost done with her second solar. She's got 5 blitzes. Well, 4 out, 1 in process.
Now she should be building another converter.
Yes. Dwarf making the same mistake, though. And we've seen him do this before with fusions, where he builds the energy first, and then when he has the energy to pay for the converters, he puts all the converters in, rather than bouncing back and forth.
I think Fonzie's still going in an okay order, because if she had a converter up right now, there wouldn't be a surplus to run it.
I guess you're right. She could reclaim some of those, some of the wind turbines to help pay for it, but I don't think it would make that much of a difference.
Nah. It's almost the cheapness would almost come back to bite.
Yeah.
And that's what got me. Because she'd have to pull up 10 windmills for 1 advanced solar.
Yeah. And she's still floating a little bit of metal from the rocks as her commander goes out and grabs the extra bits.
Yeah, I wasn't brave enough to keep mine running around that long.
with the lack of metal on the map, most things that could come at you, the commander can probably handle, especially since she's got the blitzes reasonably close by.
Gone from blitzes into stouts.
That's going to be a problem for Dwarf.
Well,
He's got brutes
she kind of
coming up.
has to, because yeah, he's all into brutes.
Well, she doesn't know that. She has no idea.
No, although he's now double back on that. He's now cancelling combat to incisors. So
I think he's just doing a force mix right now, like a defensive force mix. Although 5 incisors would be a pretty good strike force 5 minutes ago. But again, he also doesn't know how Fonzie's doing. Fontzie actually doing pretty well managing the economy now.
She's ahead in metal.
Yeah. Not a metal produced total, but she will be shortly. She's almost on par in energy.
although the fact she stopped building eco at this point should at least have, even though it'd be quite slow, having one engineer doing it continually.
Yeah. Something I do on a lot of maps is I'll build one engineer, tell him to build just a forest of wind farms, and then forget about it. And then every time I see that I have a surplus of energy, I flop a converter down. Another laser tower. She can't get away from that defensive mindset she's got.
Well, it's such a tightly clustered build, just getting something through and hitting you in the backside is going to be pretty fatal.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not sure about that second row that was just queued up.
Oh, with the second solar row down by Dwarf?
Fontzie putting up a couple more turrets further out. That's why I like the corner.
Looks like
Less surface area
anti-air.
to cover.
Anti-air
smart.
ahead of anti-ground, which, I mean, you can go both ways. Stalled out on metal. She's building the turrets. Still another patch of rocks right here. There we go. It was not pinging for some reason. And then even more further south. I think Dwarf's eaten all of his rocks.
Dwarf just got eyes on the tanks rolling in.
They're coming in pretty piecemeal. It's free metal for Dwarf.
That's not ideal.
Pull back, Fontzie. Pull back, Fontzie. Pull back, Fontzie. At least group those 4 stouts together. She's not paying attention. Now she is. Pull back, pull back, pull back, pull back, pull back. Move them. Move
Don't
them.
worry about the radar.
Push through. Run by. You're faster. Run by. Don't shoot at the commander. Oh, no.
Well, at least they won't get that metal.
Yeah. She didn't have quite enough firepower for a commander snipe. She'd need about, like, 7 or 8 stouts to make that a sure thing. Still has a few units back at base for defense, so she's not really vulnerable right now. She's switched back to economy, looks like. She canceled 2 of the construction turrets and started going back for more energy, which is a good sign.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and Dwarf, instead of sucking up the metal, is just taking the units with his grave robber.
Ooh.
That's interesting. I would have turned that into more eco. But
I'd have probably sucked up the stouts. Resurrected the stouts and then sucked up the incisors.
I mean, he's consistently having an excess of energy, so this is something to do with that energy. So
Well, his excess of energy is fueled by trees mostly.
There's still a lot more trees on the map. He's up there probing her defenses as well with his rascal. About to find her radar. Probably kill that. Maybe? Nope, just running through.
Not paying attention to it.
Yep.
His camera's down south.
I mean, it's hard to do. Both players pretty evenly matched in terms of combat power right now.
Dwarf pulling ahead on metal and energy.
Mm-hmm. Fontzie is starting to... It does have somebody working on energy for more eco, and she's plopped down a few more converters as well. No! No, no! Fontzie, don't do it! I'm seeing a Tech 2 plant queued up, and I don't think she's going to have the resources for it. Dwarf continuing to scale the advanced solar.
Yeah, and each 3 tanks would have been 2 advanced solars.
Mm-hmm. Small donation of 6 metal to Fontzie from the rascal. There are all these trees that she could be sucking up right by her base to turn those other 2 converters on. Other one's going to pop on right now. There we go. Don't do it. Don't do it. You don't have the metal for it unless you're stopping. If she pulls up her vehicle lab, then this will work. Well, no. She's pulling up her vehicle lab, but not clearing the queue.
Not ideal.
No, she needs to clear the queue, because then she'll get that metal back, and that stout's almost done. That's a pretty good chunk. Oof.
So was that about 200 metal just lost?
I don't know, because I saw a metal thing jump up.
It didn't draw. She didn't excess any. It must have gone right to the top.
Well, she got about 700 back, so that's about the cost.
Yeah, and she was at 0 before that, so
Yeah,
she's gonna go grab some more rocks with the commander, which is not what I would have chosen to do. I would have sent one of those construction vehicles down there at this point, because we know there's a lot of firepower out there. Dwarf with a pretty decent army going on, and continuing to just slowly scale and slowly build up his units. He has not built any turrets, which is something I would have not built turrets on this map either, really.
We still got some order issues, or sequence issues with Dwarf on the construction.
Yep. He's going like 3 then 3. And I think one of the reasons it's going this way is because this is prettier.
I think the ratio is about right in the end.
The ratio is right, but I think the order is because this is prettier. Although it's coming up pretty fast. He's scaling pretty well, slowly but surely. Significantly outproducing Fontzie. Well, no.
Advantage of about 4 metal, but about twice the energy.
That's pretty significant in this map.
Yep. Although Fontzie making it up by pulling in some rocks. Advanced vehicle lab almost done.
I think it'd be fun to see a grudge match between Candor and you in this one.
Yeah, that'd be... I'd be down.
Mm-hmm.
Watch me not follow all the advice I give to other people. Dwarf up to 17 metal converters or energy converters.
Oh, this might be bad for Fontzie. Looks like Dwarf's gonna run right into the commander.
Ooh, but only with a couple.
Yeah, almost. But still, seeing a naked commander that far out, I'd jump.
Oh yeah, me too.
Just outside of his visual. Oh no. Run,
Uh-oh.
Fontzie, run!
Oh, it's only a few units though.
Ah, she tried to cloak. Doesn't have the energy to keep him cloaked when moving.
Yeah, decloak, Fontzie, decloak, decloak, decloak. Okay. Okay, don't push in, don't push. There we go. Ooh.
That was nicely managed, because now, ooh, if Dwarf rolls up, expecting that naked commander.
Scouts probing, scouts probing. And
He's like, no, run away!
not realizing that that's all Fontzie has. It's so easy to be like, oh, you could push and take it, but there's no way to know. There's absolutely no way to know. And she's got her T2 lab up. Why'd she build 2 advanced construction vehicles? Ooh. Ooh.
That would have been my normal. Have one going for mines, and then one doing the actual other eco.
Yeah, fair. I like doing constructor in a console or constructor in a pair of consoles. Console super powerful because you can build gunslingers and some other bots as well.
Ah.
Used to be able to build hounds, but that was considered too OP, so they got rid of that ability.
Yeah, the bot equivalent for Armada isn't quite as good. I'm sorry, for Cortex.
No. Going stealth tanks? Excuse me? What?
I mean, they're pretty cheap.
Yeah, but I think a stout is, or a brute is just better. Yeah, a brute is better than a stout, or than a gremlin. Not a brute, stout. Slightly more DPS, although it's stealthy and can't be seen on radar, and it's cloaked, so she could theoretically sneak in and get a chain react off of all of his metal. That would be
Essentially.
game. Oh, and Dwarf coming in with the advanced vehicle plant right now. One stealth tank out. She's going to need more energy if she wants to cloak these.
Or some storage.
Both, ideally. Dwarf coming in with another scouting party. Pair of rascals coming in from the west. Gonna encounter some more of the same tanks, but he might not realize that they're the same ones. He's encountered this group of tanks like 5 times. 3 times, I guess. But she keeps moving them around, so from his perspective, there's just a lot of units up there. Is he gonna try and break through here? Nope, he's gonna turn right around.
Gremlins have cloaked and are going in.
Ah, why?
I would have waited until I had 5.
And I think instead of running straight at the enemy base, run the edges of the map.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Because if they get too close, they'll see you.
Yeah, and by the time she gets eyes on or some notification, they're probably going to be dead.
Yeah, they're very squishy.
That's 500 metal between the pair of them. Almost.
On the flip side, if she can get around those units and pop one energy converter, that's going to cripple Dwarf. Dwarf starting his fusion reactors. And building first a Fury. And vehicle
Just in
plant.
case.
Vehicle plant not doing anything, I would have reclaimed that. Because that's 600 and some metal. 720.
Ooh, Fontzie putting a bunch of jammers.
No, Fontzie, pay attention, Fontzie! Oh, that was close. Oh no, Fontzie. Ooh. Oh, is she gonna do it? Oh, is she
They're
gonna
stealthy
I
as well,
think
so they don't show up on radar.
Correct. Oh, brutal! Oh, that was amazing! That was amazing! Can she get the other one? Can she get the other? Oh, no, Fontzie, watch out. No. Pull back. Fontzie, pull back. No! Fire!
Get the converter.
Fire the converter. Shoot it. Fontzie, shoot it. Yes!
Ouch.
Oh! Dwarf back to 2 metal income. Oh, that was a beautiful play.
And 2 more coming in to wreak havoc.
Needs a counter intrusion thing, and he needs it now.
Yes, he does, but he doesn't have the metal for it. He's rezzing his construction vehicle rather than recovering its metal, and I'm not seeing any more. I'm not seeing anything going down. Fusion reactor gave him
I think
plus
he's
4
going
metals.
all in, including with his commander.
YOLO
That
time.
that might do it. That could very well do it. She switched to Mausers. What do we got? We got 10 combat units versus a lot more.
Now Dwarf stuff is stringing out.
He's stopping by the radar.
Fonzie's
Fontzie.
seen this and is pulling back the stealth tank.
I would just finish off the base.
Yeah, she should.
Quaker out from Dwarf, which is about to run into the stealth tanks. I would have killed that. That's quite dangerous.
Yep. And the stealth tanks can take it because it's pretty squishy.
Yes. Or just get inside its minimum range.
Yeah.
Do they have a minimum?
Well, I think they do.
Dwarf deciding to run in with the commander too is just it's amazing.
She's gonna shoot him in the back. Jeez. No, maybe not.
No, she doesn't know it's there. She might be able to take out a couple of these missile trucks. Oh, Dwarf coming back because of the stealth tanks. Okay, Fontzie, I know you like the Mausers. Mix in a couple Jaguars. You need the Jaguars.
Especially with her outer radar net being shut down.
Yep, she's trying to get an advanced radar up. She's building more energy to run her converters, but she's got too much going on right now.
Oh no.
I would have hit those back at the base. Oh wow, that did a lot of damage.
Mm-hmm.
His commander at least is not having to head back. Man, if she'd had 4 or 5 of them, that would have been game. But I think this might be game instead right here. That's a lot of firepower he's got. Although he's not doing a run-by, he's just letting the lasers shoot him.
He's trying to, but they keep him getting stuck on the corpses.
Ooh. That's a lot of lasers.
Yeah, push is done.
Yeah, I think so. Although the commander coming in. Whew. Repair that laser tower? Maybe? No?
Dwarf got
Ooh.
super lucky.
Hit the converters, yeah.
But she's got a lot of metal now.
Yeah, sitting on 4K, that's nice.
Okay, she needs to rebuild her economy right now.
I mean, that's practically a fusion reactor.
Yeah. Oh no, she's gonna overflow! She's gonna overflow! No, don't do it, Fontzie! Stop reclaiming. Build a storage. Oh, build a storage. No! Oh no, she's wasting it. Oh no!
And the build turret's picking it up too.
Yeah. Oh well. She needs to be building.
Oh, there's 1,000 gone.
Oh no. And it's just more. Just more going away. She's building a converter, but she needs the energy. Oh, that could have been a fusion reactor. Dwarf doing his best to get his fusion out. This is a crazy game. This is a crazy game. She's building more stealth tanks. I would not build more stealth tanks.
No, I think that... Well, I don't know, because he doesn't have a thingy.
If she could just do that again and blast him back to the Stone Age one more time.
Except he has one now too.
Oh.
Oh.
But until that fusion reactor comes online, what he doesn't have is the energy to cloak it.
Stealth tanks going in. Although they're gonna decloak. She's got like no energy.
Yeah, one of them's decloaked.
Don't attack that one. No, why? Why would you do that?
I suppose she doesn't want the same thing being done back to her.
Fair enough.
I'll be pulling it back to repair it, though.
Yep. Especially since that's the one that's actually cloaked. What's your energy? Who's building energy? Fontzie, where's your energy? You need energy. She's building radars. No.
That loss of 1.6 thousand metal is painful.
Oh yeah, that's brutal. Fusion reactor almost
There we go.
up.
She's building a huge wind farm in the back.
Oh, come on, swing the stealth tanks around.
Go around, Fontzie, go around. No! Fonzie's not paying attention!
Mm.
Boop, there's one. Boop, there's the other. Oh, it got away. Got away. She might be able to pull it off again. No. Not that. Oh, good. No! You have to get the converters. You have to get the converters. Don't shoot again. Don't shoot again. No. What are you
She
doing?
doesn't see that they're rebuilt. Now she does.
Doing a good job of keeping the lab between her and the commander. The micro is pretty good here. Oh, this is it.
Now Artie's gonna catch her.
Yep. Oh man, what a game! Her wind farm's still not going up. Where'd the wind farm go? Fontzie!
The commander was doing it, and I think she gave it another order.
She's got two other idle constructors. Both advanced though.
She's so crippled on metal right now because I don't think she can even run that converter solidly.
46%. She's getting 4.9 metal out of it.
Oof.
She needs to stop building units, unfortunately, but she has to build units. No more stealth tanks, Fontzie. Stop it with the stealth tanks. Oh, 2 more going in. We'll see.
Oh, driving straight at the factory and not running the line on the back.
Factory has not been repaired. I think Dwarf just right-clicked it, and it's assisting the banisher.
It's trying to build a banisher.
Thanks, Overkill. I appreciate the emoji.
It went up from 27.
Oh, it's up to 28? Okay.
That's up to 29. Yeah, so he is repairing the factory. He just starved. That'll give him a boost pulling up the old one.
Yeah. Well, it's gone now. All went
I
with
wonder
the
if it's
fusion reactor.
self-repairing, because
Regular repair should be free.
Maybe.
Here comes stealth tanks again.
the icon is definitely on that banisher, so
Quite right.
I know that some units can heal
Okay,
themselves.
go around. Don't target the lab. Don't target the lab.
Come on, Fontzie. I know you can see the converters.
She's targeting the lab anyway. She's gonna get it though. One more. Boom. Run, 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 run away, away from the commander. Oh! Oh, he's got to be so frustrated. That's probably a game right there.
That's got to be it.
He's moving. He's like, I'm going somewhere. He's going in with his commander. He's like, screw you guys. I'm going home. If he moves his base, though, she won't be able to find it. Like, if he just moves up to a different area, that might be okay. And she's still not really that good at, not good at, but good with her economy.
Donation detected.
I wonder if Dwarf was putting up those cameras hoping to see the stealth tanks.
Maybe.
The,
Although, what he's also done there is, although they're relatively cheap, he's put an extra burden on his economy because they're costing him about 20 energy to try and cloak themselves.
except now he's got his fusion
40 total.
reactor up, and he should just be rebuilding now that he's got that fusion reactor. I think he might have given up, though. This isn't over. Like, he could get a bot lab out and try to climb the ladder again. 2 more stealth tanks coming in. Oh, man.
At least she's swinging around the left side of the base.
Yeah.
I think she's picking up pretty well on micro on those in.
His commander now no longer going into her base. So he might be deciding to just start over.
But if he doesn't have all the stuff around it,
I would get that advanced
it's just-
construction vehicle out of there. I would just take that and just drive over to
Yeah.
her commander, or his commander. 20 seconds. He'll have a little bit of metal here.
he's building another... That's a tier 1 vehicle factory.
He's starting over up in the corner. Too much solar. Too much solar. No. Wind. Wind, my friend. Wind.
I think he's building a little resource base up there. But I think he is planning on keeping his actual base still.
He's pretty flush on metal now. Fontzie
Well,
sneaking in with the
passive.
stealth tanks.
Passive tick up from his commander, I think, really.
Yeah. Well, he's got an advanced energy converter up now too. He's about to not to.
He lost a couple hundred recovering something somewhere.
Yeah, it's nothing to stop these 2 stealth tanks.
No. They're gonna pop that fusion. Oh, yeah. If he gets that up in time, it might. He won't, though. They're here. They're here. Oh. Reclaim them. Reclaim them now. They're weak. Reclaim them. Come on. Come on, reclaim them. Reclaim them. Nope, that's it. Not even attempting to reclaim him.
He just panned back over the area.
Yep. And pop. Well, at least the tanks are dead. He's got a lot of metal there.
And
A lot of ornaments.
He's just resumed the march up to her base.
Huh. And more stealth tanks. I think she's fixated.
I mean, they have worked out for us.
That's true.
Every time we've said stop building stealth tanks, she's built some more, and then it has produced quite impressive results.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. The problem Dwarf has
Dwarf's
is...
now wasting all the metal because his turret is automatically sucking it all that back up.
Because he's on his suicide march. I think he's now given up.
He's looking down there, but he's just not doing anything. The other thing he could have done with the grave robbers he's got is he could have resurrected it.
Yep. For free.
Mm-hmm.
Here come the stealth tanks again. Oh, she saw the Quakers.
Heck, I would have snuggled up to those and shot him point blank.
Mm-hmm. And here we go again. Oh, he's stopped his death march. Oh no, now we're going again. But like I would put like a little base up here because she would not expect it.
Mm-hmm.
Now Kander knows to scout the whole map when y'all go at it.
Mm-hmm. It's gonna pop up. That Sable Launch is gonna take that thing right out. Oh! Stealth tank's going, I will go home and rethink my life. He's still marching in. Dwarf, build a base right here in the trees. Come on. I want to see a base in the trees. Build it. Yes! Yes! Oh, you need some energy first, my friend. Get some wind farms down.
Fontzie now going back to take out those Quakers.
She has continued to not scale her economy and is instead building defenses.
Oh.
Dwarf has completely stalled himself attempting to build a fusion reactor.
Yep. He can't do that. He's gotta go back to the beginning. So Vizzini said. This match being one of the most entertaining ones I've seen so far.
I think the distance helps with that time to recover buffer.
Yeah. Stealth tanks coming in again. She's still got stealth tanks queued up. The lack of economy attention that both of them are doing is just like, it's hurting me physically.
In Dwarf's defense, he keeps on getting blown up.
Well, and he's now marching into her base again. This is one of the things that I heard one of the other bar YouTubers say is a game of bar is only over when you give up or when you are completely dead.
Mm-hmm.
Because if Dwarf had started up here and thrown like 4 wind turbines down and a metal thing and then got that bot and started just pumping out obscene amounts of grunts while scaling the economy up there, she would continue to search for him down in this corner.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this is going to be it right here. I'm going to see a couple D-guns. D-gun. Come on, D-gun.
Mouse are going to do work.
D-gun. There he goes. Dwarf bowed out, and Fonzie's commander begins to dance. Oh man, I'll pull him back in. What a game.
Indeed.
I may have toyed a little bit with my food.
Yeah, basically the first time you hit my economy hard, I was done, pretty much.
I disagree.
Yeah, it was actually relatively down to the wire. The thing that tipped it was when that fusion reactor went up. Up until then, it was still very even.
Even then, if he'd rezzed the fusion reactor instead of pulling it in and wasting like 3,000 metal, it would have. He could have just had the fusion reactor up again, or even starting a base up where your commander was. It would have taken her ages to figure out where you were.
It took me forever at the end. We were chatting. Dwarf said, "Oh yeah, just finish me off already," but I couldn't find his commander. I have a feeling that was a ploy to lure my troops away from my base.
Well, I said that before I moved my commander away because like he'd been in the base that you'd sent a couple of stealth tanks into now and then already. But I think if I'd been a little bit more on the ball, I might have been able to do a bit better. But it seemed like Fontzie was a bit quicker out the gate, at least from my point of view.
I got a bit worried for a second, so I put walls around my converters because I was like, you could res my stealth bots.
The lack of attention both of you put into recovering your economies after being struck was causing me physical pain. I was like, please, build energy.
I was wasting a lot of metal for a second.
You wasted so much metal when you did that reclaim field. You should have built a metal storage to have somewhere to put all that metal.
Well, I like the first time my economy went up, I did try to rebuild, but then when and get some cameras up and try and prevent the stealth tanks from slipping in, but like the second time I admitted defeat effectively. So
yeah,
these were my tactics. I was staying up all night thinking about stealth tanks.
I was going to say that the thing you needed instead of the cameras was the intrusion countermeasure.
Yeah, because it just sees cloaked units.
The other thing I have to say is Fontzie proved us all wrong because we kept, all of us said it. She needs to transition away from stealth tanks now. Needs to get something else. The gambits played out, and then she'd run them in and blow something else up. It's like, well, now we all look stupid.
I made sure to never come in the same way twice.
You say that. You kind of did the first 3 times.
It's a bit difficult but we're both in a corner.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was just struggling to build like anything, let alone intrusion countermeasure. But
my original idea with the stealth tanks was just to be able to watch you, but then I was like, ooh, converters.
Oh, that's what they're for. The arm spy bot has no weapons. But if you self-destructed, it gives a big stun. And anyway. What can happen at that point is you can use it to go in and stun someone's anti-nuke.
Oh, that's evil.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes, it is.
My hands are shaking after that one, though.
That means it's a good match. All right, so what do we want to do now? I know BD wanted Candor and I to have a grudge match on this one.
Yeah, and at some point, Dwarf and I have to have a sudden death or something.
Yeah, when I'm feeling a bit better, I will certainly be up for a rematch.
Yeah,
certainly.
That was some exciting tactics. Watching you guys go through there. So, do you guys want to watch me and Candor play on this one, since I've forced everybody to play on this one and Candor hasn't played on it yet?
Sure.
All right.
Yeah, sounds good.
I'll be back in 1 sec.
Okay.
I'm interested to watch the replay on this one.
What I could do is I could mute myself. I can't. How can I do this? I don't
We can
think.
be the silent observers.
Yeah, I don't think there's a way that I can stream your commentary without hearing it myself. Actually, wait, there might be. Hang on.
Unless Nav gets in here.
No, there might be a way. I'm checking.
Okie dokie.
Can you hear me right now?
Yes.
Because I can't hear you at all.
Oh.
Stream, can you hear it? Let me check OBS. If people could say
By the way,
something.
Dwarf, I didn't have the stream open.
Looks like someone's saying something, but I can't hear it. All right, hang on. I'm going to turn my chat back on. Okay, there is a way you guys can comment without me hearing.
Very good.
So I think
So
that...
we'll continue trashing Babylon 5.
Oh, you're terrible people. Terrible, terrible people. Hey, Kaylin. All right, so... Candor obviously can't be in the voice chat either.
Indeed not.
But we can go, and then I will mute myself. I'll mute my chat, and then I will hit ready, and we'll go. And it'll just be me versus Candor, but everyone else will be able to hear the commentary. They won't be able to see, unfortunately, because I can't switch the perspective over. But I think that's the next best thing. Caitlin's like, I want to hear the trash talk about B5 specifically. Caitlin, come see me on bar. Come on in here. Candor, you're next. Come here. Okay.
what have I done?
No, you're next just because we're going to have our match here, but we're going to do the B5. I need to kill him for wanting to hear the B5 smack talk.
Oh, absolutely. I'll be right up there.
Well, ally.
It'll be
Well,
like
you and me versus Caitlin.
it'll be like the scene in Airplane.
Yes, exactly that. Okay, I'm turning off my chat. Confirming I can't hear you.
Yeah, can you hear us?
I'm seeing things move. I'm not hearing anything, so I think we're good. I'm going to hit ready and start.
This is going to be an interesting match.
Caitlin, this game is free. If you
Caitlin,
look up
the,
Beyond All Reason,
bar is free, so that's good.
if you look up Beyond All Reason, you'll be able to, you can just download it for free. Highly recommend if you like real-time strategy games.
Actually,
Very
I wish
fun
I could
game.
pay for this, but I think
where am I
because of
gonna
the
go?
licensing of the
I'm going to
engine,
go right here, like
they
I said.
can't
I
actually
was
sell
going
it.
to go.
Do they
to Armada.
accept donations?
And the first thing I'm going to do is whack down 1, 2, 3, 4.
So have DE starting
Well,
exactly where he said he would
actually,
amidst the
wait.
rocks for all the metal.
Wait,
It's just the best place, to be honest.
2 of those. Get the
I think
bot
Canada's
lab
going to do the
out.
same.
I only started where I started because I
Then
accidentally placed a
that.
wind turbine up there.
Then that, and that.
I mean, there is something to be said for the
And
corner
that,
itself, because you have less surface area to defend.
That, and that. Ready.
But it's so
Yes.
obvious.
So what I'm going to have to worry about is people coming in from...
Yeah, Kander going
this
for that
direction
bottom
over
left.
here.
I guess he doesn't want the 1,000 or so metal in those rocks.
Those rocks definitely helped me get through a whole bunch of times.
I'm excited. This is
Yeah,
going to be fun.
Kander would have had access to 650 metal. DE has access to a little over 1,000.
Ticks
The
for
rocks are a game
defense.
changer on this map, so
Correction, almost 2,000 around DE.
that is a little unbalanced. I noticed the stream can only see
Sam's almost certainly
Dean's
started right
side,
here for the rocks.
so we'll have to be
I should
very
have started up here, but it
descriptive.
doesn't really matter which way I started. So we're gonna get
Kander's
that
building
down.
things.
Come on.
Cander's going wind. Already has a bot lab down.
Yeah,
And
but
Grave
D's
Robber's
ahead.
now.
D's ahead on the bot lab.
Get that metal up.
I wonder if Cander's going to run that grave robber over to the rocks.
Get the economy running.
I think he might. Or trees. Let's see.
Come on, economy. Let's
Oh,
go.
why the tree?
Oh, he
It
wants
needs
the
the
Rock's
metal.
helping me with the metal.
He is scraping on energy, so I think he's using that so he can get
More
his wind
that.
turbines up.
One of these.
I like how D's spacing out the second group of turbines to cut down on
What I want to do is I want to find his res box
explosions,
and
wipe
kill
and
them.
everything.
Yeah, I was very mindful of that on our game after they all blew up the first time.
Okay. Like that.
Alright, now
doing
Cander's
pretty
sending
well.
the grave robber over for
Cancel
the
that. Give me one
rocks.
of those. And
D
then
sending ticks.
doing my maces.
If he wipes out that, he should send
This is
down to
my
that
usual
metal.
open. Let's try that. We'll see if I can keep
That's
it
a
up.
good idea, actually, because then he could guard that metal from Kando.
Or at least deny that metal to Cander.
It
Cander's
seems
only
like he
combat
might.
unit right now as a commander.
Seems like he might be doing that.
Ooh, this is gonna hurt him.
And then build me.
He'll
laser
hoover a
gun
little
there,
bit. I think those ticks will kill us.
there,
Grave
and
robber
there,
pretty
and then
quickly.
go back into
Ah,
wind.
he's just not pushing them though.
You
Or
Give
he's
me this
expecting
right
the base
here.
to be there.
I
build
think he
a
is.
giant wind farm back there.
This is why I'd push a couple of ticks in there anyway, just to see.
On after you did that, get that going. You guys.
Yeah, or run a unit along the
He
back
is down
line
here.
just to
He is down
check
here.
where the
Yeah,
enemy
you guys.
I
base
just saw
is.
those rocks disappear.
Yeah, that
What do we
it just
got?
always just try and identify where it is,
That was
otherwise
commander.
you'll lose it.
There, Resbot.
Oh,
Kill it.
he's
Kill
locked
it. Kill
on.
the Resbot.
It's gonna hurt Kanda.
There we go.
Yep.
Find another one. Got another one over here.
He's gonna guard that metal like nothing else.
Yeah, Cander only got
Oh.
about 260 out of that.
Not enough.
You.
No. That barely
He's
pays
over-
for the unit
oh.
you lost.
He maybe
that
bring
over
his
here.
ticks up in case of counterattack though.
He's over here somewhere.
Surprised he didn't leave just
Might be in.
a
Actually,
token
he might be in this corner.
couple in the rocks themselves.
It would have been the smart thing to do.
Okay. You build me another converter there and
Seems like
there.
it might have hurt us though.
You get that.
Cander scouting with a grunt.
Kanda also switching to solar
Didn't
for
I?
reliability, I assume, but he's just strapped on metal.
Yeah, the lack of access to rocks is, I think, going to be the decisive factor.
Yeah,
Not in
cutting
that
off
corner.
that grave rock has really hit him. Enjoy how Kanda is spacing out his energy converters.
Down here opposite me, or is he up top?
D has almost
There he is.
doubled
There he is.
Cander's metal
Okay,
in
so he's in that
income
corner.
total.
I know where he is.
I think that comes from the rocks.
Absolutely.
Over here.
Although this grunt coming in could hurt him. He doesn't have any defense. It's got a couple of turrets, but I don't think it will do anything if
Commander,
it hits
I need
the
more from
energy
you.
converters.
More wind.
D's got units that'll probably intervene.
Does DE have
Building that. Let's switch you to
radar?
Nope.
high priority.
Radar
that
is
was a bad
crucial
idea.
in my opinion.
Okay, let's keep on rolling here.
Gando could have just snuck around. Because I think in this map, controlling the radar space is everything.
Glad I
Ooh,
built those
maybe
laser
Kander will
turrets.
sneak around.
Need
So if he gets too close to
radar
a
right
laser,
now.
yep.
Go.
He should have not engaged and just snuck around and gotten a couple hits on some turbines.
He did manage to kite
The
one grunt.
rocks he could have had.
DE guarding the metal deposits.
Okay.
That's right.
He's stealing the metal deposits.
Now,
Sneaky. Nasty.
need another radar tower because I didn't put that in the right
Yeah,
spots.
that's huge.
That's
Bang,
actually
bangs
going to ruin
efficiently.
Kanda later down the line because he's probably
I
betting
need.
that
What do I
D's
need?
left him alone.
Need to scale. I need
No,
scaling.
D's metal is twice
Another one of
canders, and energy's
those.
almost twice canders.
More of these. More
Yeah.
wind. More wind. More wind. More human.
Yeah, so DE's just cut off
you
Canda's
eat those rocks
later
now.
insurance for if anything happens.
Eat.
Well, it's also cut off his ability to expand quickly.
Exactly.
Surprisingly,
Okay.
still a lot
Go.
up north around DE.
Up this way. Need the sight.
Still
He's
not
rounding
up.
back.
Never mind, 2 radars in from DE.
Okay, who's not doing anything? We're all doing something, right? Okay. Good here.
Yeah,
Let's
that'll
pull
cover
this
him for a
slider
while.
down. We're building.
DE actually has a radar
that?
blind spot a little bit just south of his base.
Okay, we can see
Probably
him
not enough to
coming.
make of any use, though.
I need
Nah,
speed.
it's too far away. If it went all the way up, then yeah, it would be a problem, but it's fine.
See if I can hit him with what I've got. This is probably a
Mobile
mistake.
rocks for Kanda now. So for chat's record, Canda's
and then I want you to build me one of those
spacing
after
out
that.
lots of wind turbines and his energy converters on his base. He's also trying to build up some solar, advanced solar. So he's on Tech 2 already. Is he? No.
Keep up a little bit.
No, that's Tech 1, my bad.
Okay.
But he's strapped for resources, he can't build them.
Okay, and then I want you to build me advanced solar.
So
those.
Kanda is frantically building energy
Advanced
converters.
solar.
He's just so far behind DE on resources.
Yeah, I reckon taking those rocks might be a deciding factor in this.
Absolutely.
Because DE
I know
is clearing
Tanner has
up all
gone
of his
vehicles
rocks
now. See. Get that up.
Something like 3,500 metal.
Clear Q.
Yeah, that's pretty decisive.
We'll switch to vehicles.
Tisk DE wasting 1 metal.
Yeah, DE has 44 wind turbines to Kander's 18.
Push him. Keep pushing him.
They have the same number of converters, though.
It's all gone. Rocks are gone.
Doesn't
Get
mean
those
anything
rocks.
when you can't suck up
Get all
resources.
this
Though.
over here.
I wonder if DE is trying to maybe wipe him out quickly.
I think D's going to
I
attack
got
up
vehicle
here in a
plant
moment.
yesterday. Come on, go.
Oh, you're right. Oh, he's trying to get
Build me One
vehicles.
of those. Another one of these.
Now that he's... Yeah, he doesn't need the grave robbers
You, I
anymore,
need
or the res bots.
stouts.
Yeah.
See, 2 stouts and a whistler. 3 stouts and a whistler. Repeat on.
Yeah, so he's just going to spam those vehicles. I wonder if anyone's going to go stealth tanks
and
after
you-
the last game.
Let's build a couple more laser towers.
Kander just doesn't
around.
have anything for DE's.
And we'll try and push this over
little
here. He's
scouting
going to
force.
have a lot of stuff now.
He can't
Gonna
even
try
make
all the way to the
units.
edge.
Nope.
This is
He'll be
where if
able
I was
to
Kanda,
surround
I
me
would have
with his
put it on
grunts,
high
unfortunately.
priority, that bot lab, just to get units out at all costs.
And then I also want
Because
Yeah.
on this
Just
map,
in
as
case
we all know,
some air
units-
defenses. That's not
units
going to be
are,
enough. You know,
are what you
is
need.
what it is. Another one of those.
Because you're not
One of those.
expanding, so you don't need much defense.
Give me
So
one
it's
of
all
these.
about units on the defense
In
side.
there too.
And DE probing around the left edge.
I think
Kander's
he's
got
gonna
nothing in the way.
attack it.
No energy for you.
DE's forces aren't even on Kander's radar yet. Now they are.
Well, he just destroyed a grave robber, so he knows he's there.
Yeah, he only saw the ticks. Just got a brief glimpse of the other bots.
Yep. Kanda knows this could be it. If DE pushes.
Yep. He's going to put his commander in the mix. This is going to
Yeah.
be an all or nothing.
He's going to try and degun them, so if DE
Come
can keep his
on,
units
I'm
spread
faster
out,
than
then
you.
that'll be perfect.
Get away from the commander.
I don't think
Come
he wants
on,
to
come
degun
on.
him and risk losing all the metal. But I don't see this being survivable.
Well, Kanda's getting hit. If,
can probably
if DE
get him.
just pushes, it could
Probably
be
get
over
him.
right
Come
now.
on. Back up.
Yeah,
Push him in. Push him in.
Should've-
D's going to kite a bit. with those rocket bots.
Come on, get him. He's in trouble.
Working a little flank with a couple of grunts.
Back
Could
up.
save him if he's
Get
does it
him.
right.
Get him.
See if D went all in on the commander, I think it'd be over.
Yeah, I reckon that he's going to lose his forces here.
Oh no. What did I just tell to move? Ah.
Kando going invisible. Good
See what's
move.
down here. Got a little bit left.
I think D at this point might
He's got a
try
bunch
and
of
ruin
metal
his
now.
economy, which again could end the game
We
very
want to hurt his
quickly.
economy if we can. There's the economy right there. Kill the economy. Kill that first. Kill. Aha!
Going for the bot lab
No,
instead
move,
of
move,
economy. Interesting.
Kill it.
I think it's because it's the fire angle of those particular bots.
Kill that.
Ah, yes.
Just hitting
Kill
the
that.
stuff in the way.
Kill it. There we go. Come on. Kill it.
And it doesn't even have anything to
I gave him a lot of
counterattack
metal. That's
with,
bad. What do we got up here? Whew. I'm sweating. I'm sweating. I'm shaking. I'm shaking right now. Control C. I need more
DE getting bots
metal
out very quickly.
converters, and then
Quickly
ideally
for what they can do.
I need you to build me one of these, and then I want.
Yeah, with this focus on
think
the
about going
attack,
T2.
though, he kind of stalled on the eco
I got a lot of
build.
extra energy right now.
Yeah, and he
so
didn't
let's
manage
get
to
a few
take
more
out
converters
that bot
up.
lab of Kanda's.
Let's go.
I also gave about
Let's push him
1,000 metal
again.
back to Kander.
You guys stay here. You're defensive units. You're a defensive unit. You guys
If you
come.
push the
Let's try
commander,
and
it
go
could have already been
from.
over.
We can push through this. Let's go here and just go directly from this side. We'll try and skirt through here and try to blast his economy from the bottom. Okay. This is a risk because he could be pushing right now. What are you doing? Get out of here. That's what you were doing.
Construction bot down
Actually,
there?
you...
Oh, he's pulling it back now.
Whatever. Let's build a
If he grabbed it
wind farm, I
incorrectly.
guess.
I think he was moving it at
Okay,
the start
what
of
do
the
we got going
battle,
on?
so I think he was trying to
help
quickly
with
see if
that.
he can get it over there to suck up all the
What do we got
resources.
metal-wise?
I think he's
Need
queued up a
more
bunch of wind
advanced
turbines
solar,
out in the middle.
please.
Kanda is taking up
You just help
using
him
the
for now.
resources D just gave him.
And then after that, we'll build another one of these.
He basically just gave back all those rocks he stole.
But did some
Do I
damage in
see
the
any
process.
radar?
True.
There's no radar down there that I can see.
Yeah, Kander's got about half as many converters as D.
Keep on building those stouts and tanks and things. You give me
Wonder if D's preparing for a
one,
side
two more
attack there.
converters, and then several more windmills. I want more windmills up here.
Yeah, just stouts.
Yeah, I think
You
so.
come
Changing
out
up
this
the angle
way,
that he's
and
approaching.
Going up here.
Well, he
to
knows he
distract
took
him.
out quite a lot of the
come in
converters
this
from the
way.
top. So if he goes
Just
in
gonna
from
full
the
send
right
through
there,
here.
there might, he
blast
doesn't
past
know if
this
there
and
are
try
more or
and
not.
break his economy again.
Yep, and he knows there's only the one laser turret, so he's probably just going to try and drive by that.
Yeah, I mean, those stouts will do short work on it.
And let's go another one of these.
Don't think they can
Another
kill the
one of
advanced
those.
solars quickly, though.
These.
No, but that energy
Another one of
converter down below
those.
them might.
Yeah, and then the...
Push it out a little
turbines.
bit like this. Come on, boys.
Although Kander has radar and DE stuff is visible to him.
Hold up. Distract him with this first.
This is, yeah.
So he thinks it's a feint.
So Kanda knows that this is up,
There you
but
go.
I think he is now just trying to get the Tech 2 bots there very quickly. Because Kanda, yep, now has a Fiend.
See if that worked.
No, it's not going to help too much against those tanks.
No, but it's still Tech 2, whereas his D teched up
Excuse me.
yet? Or...
Go, 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 go.
No,
He's
he
T2.
hasn't.
This is bad.
No, but that
Go,
Fiend
go, go,
would've
go,
been
go.
really good against T1 bot swarms against those tanks. It's just... meh.
Blast through, blast through. Kill it, kill it.
He's not. D's not
down
destroying
here.
anything though, he's damaging.
It's because he's just giving move orders and his stuff's trying to shoot at the Fiend. 2 converters. 4
That
converters.
helped. That wasn't good. I need to go T2 right now.
that's
I'm
gonna
reactive.
do
That's
some
bad.
damage,
That's
but
bad.
He was moving them too much, so they didn't destroy
Okay.
enough.
Let's see.
Oh, it looks like you had one that hung back in the trees, very bottom of the map.
Oh, I don't even know what to do.
You might be using that just to guard down the bottom right. He also just has a tick up there. Interesting.
Scouting.
D's construction bot in the
I
middle of the
need
map just
T2. I
making
need
wind
to.
turbines.
I have to catch up, or
Yeah, I'm surprised about that.
do I have to
You
catch
could
up?
try. So
Can I
first
just
of all,
overwhelm
this is
him?
giving him power that he
I
desperately
might be
needs.
able to overwhelm him with grunt.
And
Please.
second of all, I
You only
wonder
have
if
the one.
he's using this to maybe
Let's try.
distract Kanda if he pushes up.
Bots, stay back. Forget that. Only stouts. Only stouts.
But D pumping out those stouts now.
Everything into stouts. Are we building anything anywhere else? We've got poor wind, so I'm doing struggles there. Another solar. Those. Solar. Those. Seven
Here,
stouts.
I'm
is
gonna step away a
lot.
couple. I leave the stream in your capable hands.
Thank you very much.
There's two labs right there.
I
Yeah,
guess
so
I
A
had
decent
better
amount
make
of
some
firepower
input
right here.
Yeah, some back and forth.
I've
but I
hamstrung
see
him. I just need to
Kanda,
keep
yeah,
hitting him. Problem is,
putting
every time I
the,
hit him,
Tech 2
I'm giving him metal. And
not
that's
on
a
high
problem.
priority,
I need to figure out
but
how to
he's still
fix that.
pumping them out now. He's got a
What I
sumo
could
and
do.
which
2100.
The sumo should be quite
Both
good against
2100. You're
no.
cheaper.
the
go
team tanks.
DE still hasn't ticked up.
Here.
I wonder if
low
he's trying to
priority.
go for a T1 swarm. Never mind,
Do
he's just
that.
queued up a T2 now.
So that'll be done eventually. Group up a
I
little
reckon he
bit
should have
more.
ticked up
Got a
like
radar, which
several
can
minutes
see
ago.
out to where. Right
The
here,
moment
I
that he
think.
saw the T2
So he'll be able to see where I'm coming from.
Kandas, he should have ticked up.
Depends if he
Gotta spread out
feels,
here.
if he was confident in his economy or
not
not.
to run into his
'Cause,
commander.
Well,
He sees me. He
Going
knows I'm
T2
here.
too early can crash the economy.
he did buy himself some time though for that early raid on Kanda, which seriously screwed him
Keep
over.
running away. Punch them, punch them, punch them. They're not that tough. They're not that
Oh
tough.
yes, look at them.
Come this way.
Yeah, not good. Not
They're not
good.
that tough. I outrange them.
Get rid of that. Yeah.
Burn.
Yeah. Those stouts
No,
taking
don't.
a beating. Just giving
I
more
just
metal
screwed
to
that up
Kanda.
because I hit my own. This is bad. This is bad. It's bad. It's bad. It's bad.
Didn't
It's
even
bad.
take out a single structure yet.
Go. Move. Well, he blew up his own thing there.
Yep. Just delivering
more metal.
to Kanda just to his front door.
I think I can build these faster than he can build
Delayed
them.
the fusion generator though.
Not by much. He only just started building it.
But I keep giving him metal, which is the
And
problem.
he's given him heaps of metal to help complete it.
It's 12 now. Let's go.
And Kanda's going for advanced energy converters. Whereas
I got energy-wise,
DE's
let's get a
Tech
few more
2
converters
vehicle
up. I need
plant
more
has
metal.
completely stalled.
Two, and then go up here and do it again. That. So no. Build that, and then build 1, 2, and then take this and go up here. Build that.
I have a feeling this is going to turn into a very long match.
Problem is, I'll be able to build so much more with this.
Possibly.
I can build these faster than he can build his fast assault bots, but
more.
I may be making a mistake
BE
here.
tanks coming in.
Yeah, but I don't think they're going to last. Especially if those sumos get involved.
I can kill that T2 lab maybe. Got a fair amount of firepower here.
I think he's just trying to keep the pressure up.
Build me a couple more.
Give him something else to think about.
Yeah. Ooh, those units just missing each other.
Also build me a radar here, and then like.
Although they just entered Canda's radar.
Yeah. Looks
Don't know
like
if
they're
they'll-
developed.
Don't know if they'll catch up though.
Sumo's doing work.
Yep.
D doing good to try and envelop them.
Yeah, D's Tech 2 is completely
No.
stalled, so.
Ah!
He's just delivering metal to Canda's front door.
Well, at least he wiped out any potential attack force so he can sit comfortable for a few.
Yeah, but Canda's pumping them out pretty quickly.
Oh, I see Canda's going for the fusion.
Yeah. I think
what
it's
I'm gonna do.
slightly too early for it.
Well, D got eyes on it.
He did. He's destroyed it once before.
This is a great game. I'm having so much fun.
Yeah, we're thinking D's tactic at the moment is just to pump out tier 1 units until the tier 2 is done.
14 this time.
Or even
Go 25
with tier
maybe?
2.
That's halfway done. Another minute 38 for that. Maybe I get you to help with that.
D
D-
has doubled down on energy production over
So,
Candor.
it'll
He's
slow
still
everything
leading
down, never mind.
metal by about
We need
40.
you to keep
Yeah,
scaling.
He's got some
This.
construction bots
Build me
just building
this.
random outposts of
Over here,
metal
build me this,
and
and
power.
this, and this, and this. Keep scaling. Do I have more? I do have more. Give me more. More metal.
D
you.
having
Just keep scaling
almost
with the
3
cheap
times
energy.
as much metal
keep
and
scaling.
power. Although that may not last
I have to
long
build
when that
these as
fusion's
fast as
up.
possible. 17? 17 might be enough. Probably not, though. If I keep with this. Here, let's try this. Go down to that
Surprised
south.
Candra's trying to use those sumos without any
We'll
energy.
push through this way again.
Serve.
Yeah.
Oh, never mind. I see the storage now. Still, that's
Come
dicey.
on. I just need
D
some
has
bolts.
done about 3 raids now and he's just about to do another. I reckon if he waits twice as long instead and has twice as many tanks, then it will go much better.
Pull that up.
The Scorpion has pretty good coverage. See the
Ooh.
Cander's going to fill that little gap along the bottom with units.
BE is almost overflowing metal. How
Did you
the did this
consoles?
happen?
He took down his spot lab, or his
Oh,
vehicle
I
Now we
see.
go
facility.
right into
I completely missed that.
bolts.
300 metal wasted.
Yeah.
Build me these.
At least he's in a position to pretty quickly build up T2 stuff, though.
Able to
Yeah,
do
he's
that.
going to
Good,
spam
good,
those
good.
balls out.
Yeah, you might not notice that his metal storage got destroyed in a
Oh,
raid
coming
as
down
well,
here.
because he did have a metal
Oh,
storage
man,
for
God, if he gets me
such
now,
an
I'm dead.
eventuality.
Go help that.
This may be tough for Kanda, this raid, because although he's got those fiends out to the right.
First thing is an advanced radar right there. And then I want you to build a fusion power
The
plant back
Sumos
here.
are the big
Hey,
worry
Beyond
for
All
the
Reason,
tanks.
thanks for the sticker. How you doing?
It's
Yeah.
just not quite enough.
Having some fun on a no metal map here.
Cander's gone to all Sumos
This
now.
is the this is
Good choice.
the end of a tournament I've already done,
Be getting balls out though.
and I made them all play on a no metal map. So now it's my turn to play on the no metal map. So there you go. You go get that fusion. I got a bull.
D's first fusion is queued.
19 stouts. He's probably got
Seems
a
like the tanks
huge
are gonna
force
push.
at this point. I don't know if this is worth it.
Maybe just sticking out a
Let's
radar.
see, 39 to 39. I just need to scale. Need to scale so
just out
badly.
of radar range.
So this is one of those times when I would.
Yeah, I
dip
do
into
love this
range
game so
with
much.
Artie. and
This is
get
a
some pot
great
shots to
game
start whittling
right here
down
now
those
too. I'm sure
defenders
you can
and
hear.
one back.
Detected.
I'm sure you
that's
can
the
hear
thing, D
the
doesn't have is some
the
long
commentary
range,
of my
'cause he
friends who are
knows
they're in Discord.
that
I have
Canada's got
muted to my
full short range with those
headphones so
sumos
they
and
can't.
things.
I can't hear
He's got
them.
a
They
couple
can't hear
missile
me.
trucks in there.
But everyone talking, you can hear
I'm
was
just
a
worried
member
it
of the
won't be
tournament.
enough.
3 of them. I don't know if that's token in case Kander has a gunship or 2.
Oh, thank you for the subscription, Gwillem Rees.
Yeah, he might be worried about air.
Expect more from this channel. See you later, man.
Kander put
Okay,
almost everything into
so-
this fusion reactor.
How much? How many do I have?
If
Do I pull
D
up some of
can wait
those?
for it to get up
I
and
don't
blow
know.
it up, then that will just
I
be
don't
a
know if I do
LB
that.
game.
Okay, there's only one way to find out if this is a bad idea.
Tanks going in.
You waited a little too long because now there's 4 Junos on the front.
And I think it's too zoomed in, doesn't see them. Oh, there we go. This is going to cost EU.
Especially if he gets within range of that Scorpion. There you go, he's getting the back damage with the Fiend. Smart.
No, go. Why are we shifting?
This is it, I think.
Yeah, if you can get that fusion reactor. Oh, he did. Oh
Yep.
my goodness. There goes all of Canda's hard work.
Yeah, I can hear D's frantic clicking.
Oh, I got it. I don't even think I shot it. I don't even think I
He
shot
has
it.
nothing to follow it up with though. Just 3 bulls.
Oh, did Kander de-gun himself?
Oh no.
That's too
Well,
bad.
he's still trying.
Oh, Beyond All Reason channel in D's chat.
Oh, the official people are watching?
I think so. I mean, D's in game and can't hear us talking at the moment.
I am sorry. I know that feeling. I'm sorry that that happened to him. I'm not really sorry that I don't have the problem. Okay, let's get some
On
more
behalf of
build
D,
power.
Thank you for the donation.
As soon as this comes up,
Oh, he's gonna be pleased to see that.
Yeah,
then we can start scaling.
we've been too focused on the game to see.
What else we got? You aren't doing anything. I
Yeah, it
want
was
a little
nice
more
of him
build
to,
power up here as well.
to give us the reins
And
and be
then
put in the same
now
situation.
that this is up, we can
were.
start. Put you.
Yeah.
Give me another one there, and then another one of these there.
Looks like Kander's giving it a good try, though. Trying to put
Oh,
things
he
That's
might get
44
his
metal.
fusion
That's
back
pretty
up
good.
very quickly.
You give me an aircraft plant. just
He's got to
bomb him.
take apart some more wrecks.
Seems like the Beyond All Reason people had to go. Had something to do, but all good. Great to see them in chat. Didn't know they were watching.
Eat that. Eat that. Eat that.
Ooh, Candid just hitting his resource
Metal.
caps, I think. Just ripping up as much
Build
stuff
up
as
build
possible.
power. Yeah,
He's
that'll
starting
help.
to pull up some old things. To,
You start
Going for
Fancy
air
work.
though.
yeah,
Stormbringers.
he's got it
And
placed.
Scouts.
Yeah, Candid doesn't have any air defense, and I
You
don't
help
think
him
he's
out.
expecting it.
Gee, you don't
Anyway, I
even need
have
to.
I'll be right back.
You can start coming up here. Just put another radar tower up here just for lulls. A couple of lasers. Some nettles.
Yeah,
Just give you something to do.
If I was in Canda's
Okay, I've
shoes,
got
I would be
fusion
sat there
up.
waiting for the hammer blow to fall.
Suck all those up to feed the fusion.
Certainly. He's piecing back together, and he's
Still getting the bulls out. Okay, you guys
jeez.
help
a
with
quarter
that.
of the metal income. Oh, they're recycling stuff, so it's hard to tell.
Because I didn't see any anti-air in his base.
Yeah, for total metal produced, he's 50% ahead of Candor.
Okay, what am I not doing? You're not doing anything? I want more build power.
Almost triple the energy production over Candor as well.
Another bull. And let's get rid of the bulls. 2 lightning tanks, a Mauser, and a bull.
It's quite a
So we're
force
going
of
to do
bulls
a
he
repeat
has
on.
there.
And maybe
Yep.
profit.
Park in the Stormbringers.
So I can see. That'll help. Those will get done faster. Oh man, I don't even know what to do.
Canda's built a manticore,
Can I hit him with the
which
bulls?
might help to keep a few bombers off.
Only got 5 bombers, it's not enough. Okay, let's get you up. And maybe put a T1 vehicle plant here.
His Candor sense was
And
tingling.
then I'll need another one of these after
There's air
that's
units about.
done. Another one of these here.
Apologies, I'm back.
Let's go in with the bulls and him.
And long range radar up.
Actually, you know what?
Okay,
No,
done.
let's wait for the Mausers. Let's wait for
So
wait
he'll
for
see
4
his death
Mausers.
coming.
Candace still doesn't have air defense. This might cost him. Could
Yes.
be game.
He does have one Manticore, as Dwarf pointed out.
Okay, you're almost done with that.
It's not going to do too much against a big group.
No, especially if DE goes
I
down
want
to
you
the
three
right
to
as well.
continually help that out.
Although if the planes
You
are still
guys-
clustered, it could
Right
shrink
here.
quite a few.
You
If
4.
they string out, then they'll get through it.
Those.
DE is pumping them out though. He's also trying to get some Mausers.
Okay, so we'll.
I'm actually not sure if the Sumo will shoot at air.
Okay.
Guess we'll find out eventually.
Take
It has
those.
certain modifiers
I got
against
that
VTOL,
up.
which makes me think it would.
Start building more metal. How many of these? I got 10. Get 15 plus the scouts, and that should do me. Unless he remembers to build anti-air.
Yeah, DE's gonna wait for.
Okay.
He's
We're
gonna get
building
some
good.
scouts up, but I think that's a bad idea. He should go in without scouting
Scaling,
at all,
scaling,
because that's just
scaling.
gonna alert Candor.
Cander's putting up an advanced
Scouts
radar right in
out.
the middle of the map, so he'll see these things pretty early.
True.
Blinks instead of peepers.
And actually, this
you
radar
give
will
me
show Candor
Tech 1 factory
these little expansions.
right there after you're done with all that. We'll start pumping out stouts again. Oh, man. Oh, I'm
Yeah.
metal
Although
starved
Candor
again.
again strapped for
These-
resources, can't get anything done. DE having 3 times as much, pretty much, almost.
Okay.
Candor going for a second fusion, however.
Done with these. Just roll.
D's armor's on the move.
Yep. If he can play this right, he could finish it.
So we'll move to there.
Candor's not even going to have that radar
You
up
keep
in
building.
time. Well, he might. It's going to be close.
Okay.
It's just going to be a terrible sight. Radar online. Oh crap, there's a stream of units coming.
Not you.
Yep.
Guard.
I wonder if Candor
So you
would
guard
think
him.
that when that radar's up, that those
You
stuff
guard
up north, all those
him.
wind towers could be units.
You guard him.
Might freak him out a bit. Yeah, he's going to get the radar up just in time. Bomber's going around the south.
I see you guys right there.
Yeah, Canda's just seen everything that's happening.
And he sees the planes.
Yeah.
Will it happen?
No, I wonder if he's panicking. See his mouse not doing anything, just wandering around. This could be game.
Certain.
Now we can't see those bombers either.
It's so real. It's so
He's
real.
not building. Canda's not building any air defense. He's trying to get that fusion reactor up. But all that's going to do is blow up his commander.
No anti-air, just a little tiny bit.
Oh,
Oh, there we go. Sumos do shoot at air.
Not
no,
enough.
he's got a manticore in there.
2? No, just 1 still. That's not enough.
Oh, didn't take out the fusion. Second run will do it.
There we go.
Yeah, I think DE was just targeting the spot.
Yeah. Well, DE's curse is nowhere near. Yeah. But just showed up. Yeah, he's just doing an area attack.
Yep.
Oh my goodness. Oh. Oh, let me turn on my thing again. Oh. Oh, hello everybody.
Welcome back. Can you hear us?
Yes. Oh my gosh. I was sweating
That was
so much.
a good game.
That was crazy.
DE at the start, we were just screaming at you on that first big push of yours. Just keep pushing. You could have had it. Could have been over.
So that first big push when I went away and I like stopped pushing, it's because
Yeah,
I clicked on the wrong. I hit the mini map and it took me all over the place and I had to figure out what the heck was going on. I misclicked and it stopped it. Oh
no.
man.
Oh, you don't get to talk to me about misclicks.
I know, that's brutal. I mean, there's a reason I was running back in there because I knew you weren't going to shoot at anything back there. I was hoping to get something, and then I saw it go up. I'm like, I wasn't even shooting at that. Okay, I'll take it.
That was a really good game.
Oh my goodness. Oh, I'm so sweaty.
Also, check your chat history for your stream.
I was talking to him.
Okay.
Thank you, though. Okay. Well, if we want, we can have a nice relaxing versus AI to round things out. Oh, actually, wait. I think Nab has to fight the biggest loser, right?
We could do a 3-way of me, Dwarf. Well, not that.
No, Nab has to fight the biggest loser.
That means Dwarf and I have to have a standoff.
Oh, you guys are
We're
both.
tied.
You're tied as the biggest loser.
I thought I
Yes.
was in the back.
You have a win, don't you? You have at least one win.
Yeah, I've got a win.
I have 1.
I have 1. So there's 3 of us.
3-way for last.
Yeah.
Okay, so the 3 of you will fight for the title of biggest loser. Whoever dies first, I guess.
I will win the biggest loser.
Nab's like, I will win the biggest loser.
Or can we get all 4 of us in a game?
Could do. 1 second. Let's get back to the lobby.
No, you will save and quit.
Oh, Kanda, I was so terrified that I was just going to see a bunch of fiends roll into my base. Every time I hit you, it was everything I had.
Oh, yeah, but at the same time, the 1 or 2 fiends that survived every time was everything I had.
Yep. That's why I kept hitting you. I'm like, if I give him any breathing space, I am so dead. I made a deliberate choice to just spam T1 against the fiends.
Which, to be honest, was fine, because I'm pretty sure, considering the amount of tanks you were printing out, that I was behind on eco scaling. So I was like, yes, send me more metal, please.
Yeah. Oh, I was aware of that too. I was like, okay, is 17 enough? No. Is 20 enough? No. But when you degunned your own base, it gave me enough time to, because I had started printing bulls before the last one, because I'm like, I need bulls to crack what he's got. Although I think the what are they called? The can things that they used to be called, the can that shoot the green laser. Sumos. I think that might have been a mistake because I could run past them.
Yes, but they're also a lot cheaper. Basically one of those is 2 fiends.
Oh, really?
And yes, and the stouts were able to. I think it's like the third attack. Your stouts were actually kiting my fiend, and I thought, oh,
yeah,
I need something with more firepower. I don't have anything faster. I need something with more firepower, so I went for the sumos. I nearly went for termites because they're faster. They're about the same price as a sumo now, but I thought if I do that, because they're not as tanky, he could just kill them, because they pay a lot for that all-terrain capability.
Yeah, definitely. One second. So now the password is 57BS. So how do we want to do this? Do we want to just have a free-for-all, Nab? Or because we have 3 people that are tied for the biggest loser.
3?
Yeah. There are 3 people with only 1 win each.
You know what, though? That's great. That means that there isn't one person going, I suck.
So do you want to do a free-for-all with all of them?
Sure.
Okay. So what I'll do to make it easier is I'll put you on a map that's metal.
That's so metal.
Yeah,
Very
we could
metal
always
map.
do like Nab and DE versus the free.
No, because it'll be E versus you all. That's what that will be.
Or Nab, or the biggest losers, all on one team versus me and DE.
Oh.
That might be okay, because that's gonna be tough.
I just will not. I don't feel like I'll be any help, but it'll be okay.
This is not the map I meant to click on, so give me a moment.
The full metal maps sometimes have some issues though when trying to load in.
I also think it makes metal income simpler, but I think if you're just learning the basic mechanics of the game, I think they're a bit confusing.
Did the maps I started on it, I'm doing fine.
Should we do glitters?
Could do, or the Requiem Fortress maybe, and we start in the fort. I don't know.
Why can't I find the fortress? What's it called?
I think it's Requiem Outpost, I think. Yeah, Requiem Outpost.
Got it. So Candor and I will be up here. Dwarf, you there?
Yep.
All right. Go ahead, pop in. You guys can come curb stop Candor and me.
I don't think that's how it's gonna work out.
Well, so Candor and I are not that much better than BD, Dwarf, and Fontzie. There's not that big of a gulf. There's a pretty big gulf between you and the rest of everybody, but that's okay. Question, should we go into separate voice channels so people can help Nabarine without giving away information?
That, yes.
Yeah, I think so.
So, if this is an amenable arrangement to everyone, I will... Oops. I hate how just clicking with my push-to-talk button selects things. Then I will move everybody and we will go.
Yep.
Sure.
You know we're going to die, right? We're going to die real bad.
Hey, I'm used to it at this point.
You haven't died bad. I'm just enjoying actually being good at a game.
Yes, I'm coasting a lot on general RTS stuff that floats around in my head. I haven't played... I don't think I've played Bar nearly as much as the rest of you at this point. I know
Yeah.
Scarlett quite surprised me that the fact he's sat down and he's been learning and watched a load of videos.
He is very good at the game. All right. Should we start inside the fortress? Probably, right?
I think so.
On each of the triples and then push out?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll go arm bots. Okay, I am ready.
Alright, so I'm ready.
Because there's 4 of them, I don't think I'm gonna run and go crazy with my normal hyper aggressiveness because I don't think it'll work. I might hurt one of them a little bit, but the rest of them will just pick them back up. And I think the actions per minute will be better spent on trying to tech up and expand.
Yes, especially as the amount of build power they're going to have is going to be literally twice ours.
Mm-hmm.
I think if you play a bit more aggressive, almost defensively aggressive, if that makes sense, so they don't start pushing us too early, and I'll just focus on taking up as soon as possible.
Sounds good.
I'll make some units as well, of course, but
yeah. I assume you'll go your normal grunt swarm and then all the tech.
Yeah.
Okay. I can hear my sons trying to help my wife. I'm trying not to listen. I'm going to turn my music up a little bit so it's harder for me to hear them talk. I'm excited for this. This will be fun.
Yeah.
I gotta turn that off. There we go. Here we go. I almost want to lose. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to throw the game, of course. I'm too sweaty for that, but...
Yeah.
If you do want to pick up like more tips and tricks and stuff on this, if you have time, check out Drongo. He does a really good job of explaining the mechanics and the whys and why things work the way they do. Because I don't really have a build order. I just have a, this works.
Yeah, I've seen a couple of things of his when I've had specific questions, and he's cropped up in the thing, so I do recognise the name, but yeah. I think because I've had a couple of bad experiences is the wrong word, but when I've tried to go in, do 1v, try and find matches, I've spent a lot of time bouncing between lobbies. Maybe that's a time zone thing. And it's kind of, I'd rather be playing more Eco or Rogue Trader or whatever is currently
right, exactly. On my line. Whereas my ADHD is just locked in on this, and I'm just like, this is my game.
I also took precaution that last match to spread out my converters, and that's, I think, saved me for a lot longer than it, kept me alive a lot longer than I should have been.
I'm going to give you, I'm going to split this 2 and 3. I'll give you the 3 since you're going to be hanging back a little bit, and then I'll push forward with my commander. After you tech, do you think you can go air, or have you done air much?
I haven't done air much.
Okay, never mind then. Don't try something new in this situation. We'll want to make sure 2 have air defenses though.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go harass with some pawns. And try and hide in the radar shallow, so if they've got people out, they can't see me. So I'm thinking they're probably... would be my guess.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to go down there first. Because I think I can... I've got this radar shadow over here.
Oh. That's interesting.
That's Dwarf. He's pushing with his commander. Oh! Okay. All right. We're doing this. I'm going to try and push him off that little spike over there. Let's see what he's got. Just a radar tower here. Maybe I should have gone vehicles with him. That's not my plan. Just go play with her, please. You can watch this later, or watch it out there. Go play with her, please. Close the door. Thank you. Where's that?
It's in the middle. There's a single blitz.
That's bad.
It's okay, because Fonzie's not paying attention, so...
Mm-hmm. Radar hard on this map.
Yeah.
Low power.
More coming in around you.
Yeah, I'm sorting. Yeah, stick a light laser tower each up in those two caps.
Okay. I'm gonna move my units forward then. I need them. I don't have enough to push. We've also got guys over here. I think.
Yep, there's also a couple of grunts that are coming down from the north now, but they're about to run into the laser tower, so it's fine.
Okay. He's after you. Oh, you've got the explorers. Good,
Yeah.
good. Sharing some energy with you.
Thank you.
This is not good. I'm not going to be able to hold this. My logistics chain's too long. I think I'm going to build a forward vehicle lab.
Okie dokie.
Stopping production of my other plant. Claiming it. So one of the tricks I've learned is, like, if something's not really useful to you, get rid of it and eat the metal.
Mm-hmm.
I got a lot of bots. I should be able to repulse a moderate attack.
Slightly overextended myself with a bit of AA paranoia, but the first one's nearly finished. It's just behind the geothermal, so it should catch a lot of stuff heading our way if they do go
My little forward operating base is shielded from radar from them, so that's good. We are open on my flank a little bit right about here. Not much I can do about it right now.
You've received new units.
I've told some grunts to go and stand in that gap. I've just transferred them to you.
Thank you.
I do have a few CMOs coming off the line now.
Nice. Okay, I'm getting better on metal. I'm gonna poke him with my bots and see what happens. I do love the Mace Rocketeer combo. He's got an artillery piece over there. I'll hit him with my tanks. to soften him up once I get a few. I'm slowly building an advanced bot lab in my base. It's on low priority.
Okie dokie.
It's going to be a couple minutes before I get anything.
Aircraft spotted.
Crap.
Yeah, at least they've tipped it early. And it's going to fly into the eradicator. Boink. That's a second aircraft down.
Yep. I've got a ferret in my base, and I'm building a bunch of nettles around my wall. I'll have a chainsaw up forward to that. Oh, my Lazarus is being attacked. I will punish them for that. I think I have enough units to push this position. I'm going to flank him from the other side. Try to run by. I'm going to hit him from the other side with my bots. I guess it's more of a run through at this point.
Detected.
Dwarf started here?
I think he must have just immediately marched forward.
Just going to control DM. Maybe not. Okay, they've got T2 over here.
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty much spent. I hit Dwarf pretty hard though, but he's got a lot of metal now. I've got T2 now. I'm gonna build my butler and stuff, and I'm gonna go full hound spam. See you guys coming in. Coming in.
Watch out with you, Commander.
Came in piecemeal, thankfully. Take that. Sucking up this metal. Hounds are starting to arrive, thankfully. Sending spam at me, I guess. Trying to repair these guys. How you doing, Northside? Pretty okay?
As a missile bot or something that's just sniped the exploiter, that's fine.
Repaired my tanks. Gonna try and do a little snipey snipe. I'm trying to kill Dwarf. Ooh, thank you.
Low power.
I think that's his army.
Be a little bit of a tier 1 force up there.
Yeah, I'm kind of hyper-focusing right now, so let me know if something's happening.
Yeah, it's fine, man.
I suspect he's got a thing up top, too.
You're overflowing metal.
Apparently I'm overflowing
Low
metal.
power.
Ah, so was I for a minute.
Building a bot lab down there too.
The whole team is wasting
Yeah,
metal.
need more engineers.
I'm just gonna keep pushing with this force straight back. Hopefully they were counting on Dwarf. Do you have nuke defense up?
I was just about to queue one.
Okay, you could do that.
Yep.
I'll start scaling. Otherwise I won't be able to build enough to keep up with our friendly scalers. Goodness gracious. I want that metal field up there.
T2 GSM's up.
Ah, excellent. Metal back here too. I assume I'm going to run into a line at some point. Group up what I have left. Looks like we got something coming here.
Yep, I see it. I was already moving my army, but I saw the leaker coming around the other side. I think he's just sending individual bots out to see where I am. And or spot targets, perhaps. I'm going to have tier 2 artillery ready on that little outcrop in a moment.
You're
Okay.
overflowing metal.
Oh no. No overflow metal, don't like. Some T2 vehicles from oof, Bull's hurt. Holy crap! Got Dwarf. Dwarf's down.
Nice.
Gonna build a forward advanced vehicle plant. Oh, bulls are so terrible. Oh, they hurt so much. No tier 2 defenses for you, please. The surround damage makes so much difference.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he's got a lot of... He's porked up quite a bit over there.
Mm-hmm.
Am I being too aggressive?
No, I don't think so.
Oh,
They may not see it.
Fontzie with a really good D-gun. She's gonna die, though. Oh, run away from the bulls, run away! Oh, the bulls are scary! Okay. I guess I'll scale a little bit.
Well, I'm currently overflowing metal, so...
Perfect time to scale then.
BD is going to be very confused as to why I'm harvesting stuff with that commander.
Is it a decoy?
Yep. Because they're such good engineers, I've started using them quite a lot.
Yeah. I'm pushing in with another pretty large force here. Oh, I took your grunts with me, apparently. I'm gonna start...
Ow, ow, they have something that hurts.
Oh. That.
Cerberus. Okay.
Okay, if he's doing that, I'm gonna add some ambassadors to my force mix here.
Okie dokie. I'm building an attack missile launcher. Let's take out that Cerberus. As I also go looking for a tier 1 engineer, because I want a couple of Junos, or at least one.
It's a good idea.
I find it so weird that the engineers can't build it, just the tier 1 engineer, tier 1 build.
I'm building a paralyzer for that Cerberus.
I was going to build a attack missile and just shell it.
Whatever. Whatever you want to do. We'll see. I won't stop building that other thing, though.
I'm also sticking a second anti-nuke on top of your little platform, just north of your base.
Okay.
Because currently you're uncovered. Can the paralyzer hit that from there?
Yes.
Huh, it must have a longer range than the attack one. It's clearly arm bias.
Yes. I got bulls of my own now.
You're overflowing metal.
I'm overflowing metal.
I do enjoy the fact that the builders have enough vertical reach I can stick stuff on top of these walls.
Yeah. Fonzie's pretty much impotent now. They're gonna all be cycled up around BD.
So I apparently killed a jammer, if nothing else.
Oh, he's got a lot of missiles.
Overflowing metal.
My paralyzer's gonna be done in about 7 seconds, then I don't know how long it takes the missile.
Yeah, it's a little while. He's got a lot of mammoths.
Okay, time for the thing everyone hates. That is a lot of mammoths. Moving north to support.
That's alright, I've got another attack missile to drop on him.
Let's try and straight.
They don't care.
I'll stun him in a little bit. That's a problem. Pushing my units north. Coming in from the rear for BD.
Yeah, it's mildly inconvenient.
Keep your units back, keep your units back. Stun missile going out. Got most of them. Got another stun missile. You want it somewhere?
Yeah, I think we're pretty much up. There's a couple of mammoths in the middle near your guys, but...
You're overflowing metal.
I think I got a Cerberus.
Yeah, it's not showing up on... Oh no, maybe not.
Stunning it again.
Don't advance.
Okay.
I'll see if he's remembered to build Anthony's.
Nope.
Now you can advance.
Building some air plants.
BD's commander's down.
Only one commander left. I think it's Nabs.
You're overflowing metal.
Nub's got some forces in the middle. I'm overrolling with ticks. We should probably play 2v2 allied on public matches.
Yeah. Yes, I should have expanded a bit more before I teched a bit. I did make a few mistakes there.
Never rebuilt her base down here. I found her.
Oh.
Do you want to do the honors or should I?
Yeah, I'd go for it. I don't have anything nearby. And my next nuke's a little way up. Juggernaut's going to take a mountain of time to get there. And it finishes in about a minute.
So many laser towers, you see it? That's amazing. Hey, Neko. Her commander is just brutalizing my ticks. There we go.
Well, they did very well. They had us on the ropes for a while.
Yeah. I was worried. So much doing everything.
Mm-hmm.
Couldn't have done it without your tech 2 up there, though. The nuke
I
was...
pretty much just... Yeah, I just pretty much fed you resources.
Whew.
Good timing on that, though, seeing as it's now.
Yeah, it's exactly time for the stream to end. You guys got us nervous for quite a while there.
Mm-hmm.
We were too spread out. You guys were too close together. You had so many resources just right in a little spot right there.
Did BD and Dwarf just march forward? Is that what happened?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, immediately.
Yeah, because they're in our zone, there was basically like 2 solid starting spots.
Yeah.
So me and BD decided to sally forth and grab the 2 like in no man's land, so that we could have enough mech spots to actually put up a fighting chance.
Yeah. And so yeah, all of my basically everything I did for the first little while was just I was in that one metal spot being like, okay, I'm going to get metal and all the other resources. You guys build the things and I will just sit here in my corner. And then I started building a couple of different bot things to get going and played cat and mouse with you so that I would live.
Yeah. I was like, she was just here. Where'd you go? What was that, Fontzie?
I was just going to say you had to come back for a second hit on my base.
I think I hit your base like 5 times. You stopped me several times.
Yeah, my defenses were the last thing left, those pit bulls.
Yeah.
But yeah, the metal disparity though I think is what really did it for us, because by the time we started fighting, you just had so many more units than we did.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think maybe if we do it again, we'll expand the Team 2 box.
Yeah,
so...
I didn't realize how different the metal disparity was.
Mm-hmm.
We've always played this with Raptors, so we've not really... The other end of the map has just been death. We've not laid...
Yeah, it was a mystery to me.
Yeah,
well, it's just death for us as well.
There's a bit of a disparity with the clusters of resources, but it was fine. We did a good job. So yay.
BD gave us a pretty good scare with all those behemoths coming down. I was like, I'm glad I just finished that EMP launcher. If I had not, that would have gone differently.
I thought, I'll hit them with a tactical missile, and then they just didn't care.
Yeah.
I actually said, I know Kander's about to put a tactical missile right
Yeah.
me.
Yeah.
I believe it. All right. Well, that was a fun stream. See you later, folks. It was a lot of fun. We'll have to do something like this again sometime.
I'm going to go and celebrate my birthday. Bye.
It's Nab's birthday. Yay.
Oh, many happy returns.
Thank you.